Hey, you! Yes, you. Stop what you're doing. You tired of the trading card grind, camping out outside of your favorite store, hoping to get what you need when the doors open? Spending nights on a live stream hoping to outbid the next user? Visiting your local trading card spot and spending hours digging through all of their boxes? We'd be tired too. And that's why we want to introduce you to today's sponsor, Arena Club. They bring the thrill of ripping packs and the ability to buy, sell, and trade cards together in one place. Arena Club lets you open digital packs starting at just $25, but with real graded cards inside, including Grails worth 25 times the pack price. This is how easy it is. Just one click leads to an instant reveal followed by a real slab in your showroom. It mixes all of the pack ripping nostalgia from your childhood with technology that makes collecting feel brand new again. And the best part? There's no mystery involved. Every slab pack shows you exactly what's inside and the pull rates before you buy. Arena Club will instantly offer you cash for your card based on fair market value. You can hold it, flex it, auction it, or take the offer right there on the spot. Plus, they drop insane specialty packs all week long. Charizard only packs, legendary Grail packs, case hit only packs, and more. Every drop lasts 48 hours or until inventory is gone. Right now, you can get 20% off your first slab pack or card by hitting arenaclub.com/TVSins and popping in code TVSins. That's arenaclub.com/TVSins, code TVSins. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
Twas the night before Christmas.
When all through the house, the commercials were rolling before we got to the mouse.
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Well, I'm stirring.
Unreliable narration. Stealing a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Every R in your letter is backwards, except for the one in your last name. Instead of giving Santa dealer's choice, you should be asking for a vocabulary book.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds.
Inaccurate pluralization always gets sins. Twas the Night Before Christmas was originally published anonymously with the title Account of a Visit from St. Nicholas. That's not this special's fault, but it is an awful title.
This isn't for us. It's for Santa.
The names of the mice in this family are Boy Mouse, Girl Mouse, Mother Mouse, Father Mouse, and Albert. That is very much this special's fault. Also, Mother Mouse's envelope has a flap on both the front and back, much to the chagrin of philatelists everywhere.
I spilled that ink.
Did you spill it just now? Because it wasn't there a second ago. Mice can't sweat, but apparently Father Mouse has forgotten that.
This is Father Mouse in Junctionville. Am I coming through?
The equipment is in working order.
Admitting that you heard the question while providing an answer to a completely different question that wasn't asked.
Santa didn't like that letter in the Junctionville register, sir.
For the rest of the episode, I'll struggle to support this town's endeavor to get in the good graces of a Santa who's so fickle that he would punish an entire town for one published opinion piece.
A citizen to see you, Mr. Mayor.
Citizen, they're not allowed in here. This is public property.
At exactly midnight on Christmas Eve, when Santa is flying overhead, he'll hear this.
There's a lot of explanation missing for how Mr. Trundle knows for a fact that Santa will be flying over Junctionville at all, let alone the exact time at which his flyover will be taking place.
Of course, this is only a small model with the children singing. I'd have to make a big one, big enough for Santa to see it and hear it.
In the time it would take to build a clock tower, and with significantly less cost, the town could just make presents for everyone, and then create a new tradition of getting together at midnight on Christmas Eve to collectively flip Santa the bird.
Dear editor, Santa Claus is a fraudulent myth.
Not a word is ever heard from the editor, who decided to publish this after doing zero amounts of fact-checking.
P.S. The reindeer are phony too.
Nearly 5 million wild and domesticated reindeer throughout the Arctic tundra and adjacent boreal forests of Greenland, Scandinavia, Russia, Alaska, and Canada have all entered the chat.
Signed, all of us.
We'll find out that their son, Albert, was the one who wrote the letter, and even though it would have undercut his intention, I still say he should have signed it Anonymous.
Long words. Long words. Long words.
Merriment?
So you have a lot of trouble believing in things you can't see or touch.
I really hope Father Mouse enjoys believing in food later when he can't see or touch it. Now Father Mouse is singing about not questioning how things work and seems to be encouraging people to grow beanstalks from planted golden eggs, even though that's not how either of those stories go. This is supposed to be a rainbow going to a pot of gold, yet this is not how the visible spectrum of light works. Also, in most cases, we're only able to see an arch, but the true shape of a rainbow is a circle. So there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, just more rainbow. That's his sister.
Here's our first example of how you've ruined everyone's Christmas with your opinions.
My parents' commentary for everything wrong with every Christmas special we've sinned somehow makes it into this episode.
This children's hospital once knew laughter. Best medicine there is, but not anymore.
Thanks to Albert, they'll have to use lesser medications like penicillin.
He made that picture of Santa when he thought that Santa cared.
Littering.
That's pretty neat. Does it work on the gear and pinion principle or an AC synchronous motor?
Well, it's more of a gear, what?
Father Mouse was shown working on clocks in the beginning and should know how they work. And if he doesn't, he should be worried more about the working of clocks than leprechauns.
And now, Mr. Trundle, if you will start your magnificent clock and its song.
Wait, is this the clock that Mr. Trundle built? Looks just like the one that was already there before the mayor spent an unspecified amount of tax dollars on a new one. And somehow there's no investigation and no one is charged with embezzlement.
We'd have swapped our whiskers for a peanut shell or a round ripe apple seed, but meals don't fall from empty tables.
You guys are mice. You're supposed to chew your way into the pantry and steal their food. Christmas Special doesn't know how to rodent correctly.
But don't expect a miracle unless you help make it to be.
A miracle is defined as not explicable and the work of divine agency. So if a person helps a miracle come to pass, then its occurrence can be explained and it ceases to be a miracle, right? Also, Mr. Trundle, who has a workshop and tools, is singing about how even a miracle needs a hand instead of just making presents for his kids.
Mr. Trundle's clock. I wanted to see how it worked, so I climbed up into it and
Kerplunk?
kaplooey.
If a mouse can accidentally destroy a clock tower, that is some shoddy craftsmanship, and it is not the mouse's fault.
But son, you don't know how to fix a clock.
That's all right, Father. Copernicus knew.
Once again, Father Mouse, you should know how to fix a clock. Why aren't you helping? But also, Copernicus may have dealt with astronomical models and the movement of celestial bodies, and even surmised that the sun was the center of the solar system. But I've found nothing about him knowing how mechanical clocks work.
No chimes. No song.
I know he means the song from the clock, but we can hear people caroling, so there is a song. Why is a singing clock more in the spirit of Christmas? Also, they're caroling at midnight in a snowstorm. I can't believe that such a Christmas-obsessed town wouldn't have started a riot when there was a Santa hit piece in the local paper.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
Not pictured, shutters or a sash.
His cheeks were like roses.
Thinking them cheeks look anything like roses.
He had a broad face and a round little belly.
That shook when he laughed as he committed a felony.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
Body shaming Santa as if your relationship wasn't already strained. Do you want presents or not, Mr. Trundle?
But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight.
Only one house gets presents, since I still have some spite.
First rule in government spending. Why build one when you can have two at twice the price?
This is Father Mouse in Junctionville. Am I coming through?
The did you say?
A citizen to see you, Mr. Mayor.
Citizen, they're not allowed in here.
This is the war room.
That's just what I think, too, and I want to make him happy again. With this.
Custom molded Tom Brady fleshlight.
There's something we've got to talk about.
You're an alcoholic.
Things you can't see or touch.
Like, for instance, what things?
Leprechauns and rainbows.
I'll fix it, Father. I'll fix the clock by midnight. Then maybe Santa will.
You suck.
But son, you don't know how to fix a clock.
The critics said the same thing about Shakespeare.
It's not an ordinary clock. At exactly midnight on Christmas Eve, when Santa is flying overhead, he'll hear this.
If you want beef, then bring the ruckus. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to f*** with. Straight from the motherfucking slums, it's busted.